So there's been a lot of fans that have been critical of Tim Bradley over his commentary and commentary style. There's been some things that he said that I didn't agree with, but Tim Bradley is a Hall of Famer. Like, you check that resume at 140, shit is stacked. Yeah. And so I feel like he's earned his right to speak. What's your thoughts on it?
Yo, what's crazy about what you're saying, right? They was talking about the fight, him, Mark Kreigel, and who's that, Joe Tessitore?
Yeah.
They was talking about the fight. And Tim Bradley was making a statement in a comparison to this fight being Cool Boy's Rocky moment. He was just referencing to him coming from USA, going to another country and fighting their guy. I didn't think he was wrong for that. Now, do Tim Bradley say some shit? Yeah, he be saying some shit sometimes. And I kind of feel like ESPN Top Rank is using Tim Bradley to be that guy that say some outlandish shit. Now you got a guy like Mark Kreigel. I don't know Mark Kreigel background, but the way he was going at Tim Bradley, I kind of don't like that. I don't like how he was like acting like he was saying some crazy shit. He wasn't saying, because Mark Kreigel was like, oh, this ain't Rocky. He's not Rocky. And like he was getting like an attitude. And I was like, yo, why you getting like that? He just making a reference to this guy going to another country.
Which I agree with.
Yeah.
This is Rocky Drago. That was a, even though Drago was the bigger man and he was a smaller man. But yeah, it has parallels.
Yeah. And I'm starting to feel like, and I'm saying this because I want Tim Bradley to hear this. I want him to see this. I felt like Tim Bradley should have, asked Kreigel to step outside real quick, because that was kind of like crazy, him doing that on air. Like, like you said, this is a qualified guy. This was a guy who was always in the top rankings as an amateur and then became a champion as a pro. Like, stop talking to him like he crazy, like he just a nut or something like that. Now, has he put himself in that space sometimes? Yeah, he say some things, but I noticed if you listen to Tim Bradley on ESPN and you listen to Tim Bradley on a regular interview, it's two different guys. He get more into it when he's doing the regular interviews, and I feel like they're using him. So I think I think he needed to really start checking.
Is he did like the Skip Bayless, the Kendrick Perkins?
Yeah, like they kind of using him.
Because you got the, I don't know if would you call them shock jocks?
Yeah.
Where they say something that is immediately going to be clickbait, like, oh shit, like, and then you come there to just argue with them.
Yeah, and I feel like, and it's crazy because Joe Tessitore, he be keeping his cool. He don't really get too cute. But Kreigel be talking like he was a fighter. And maybe he was, in the past. But I never heard of him as far as a fighter. And I met Mark Kreigel before. But he got this thing about him. Like he, I don't know. If that was me, if I was Tim Bradley, we got to step outside a little bit. A couple minutes. I don't need a whole half hour or nothing like that. Give me like 2 minutes. Holla at you.